In this video, I'm gonna be showing you an expert strategy on how to make an extra $10,000 to $50,000 per month using the Instagram DM method. So guys, let's hop into it. Let's show you exactly how we run this process and how we generate hundreds and thousands of leads per month using this strategy and getting people to convert into clients. Let's jump into it. 3 things in this video that you should not do that can hinder your growth with Instagram DMs. So if you message about 50 people per day, 25 people per day, you might not get any replies back. So there's a certain amount of replies you have to do per day with Instagram DMs in order to make that $10,000 to $50,000 per month. So the goal here is 100 messages per day. Sometimes there's limits where there's 75 per day. So what you want to do there is you want to make sure that you're sending between 10 to 20 messages per hour, because when you do 10 to 20 per hour, you're not going to get blocked. So Instagram has a thing where you get blocked unless you have a lot of followers following you and you're messaging them, then the limit goes up. But the thing is, you want to start off with 10 to 20 DMs per day. And I'm going to show you exactly the way it works in a little bit. Stay for the rest of the video and I'm going to share the whole sheet to you guys so you guys can see exactly how this whole DM script I got here. So if you stay to the end, you'll be able to see the whole thing. So the next thing is here, you want to make sure you're sending DMs 7 days per week. Obviously, when I started my company from 0 to 100K per month, we were sending out DMs personally. I was sending out DMs. When we got to 400K a month, it was different. We hired a VA to do this. You can hire VAs from the Philippines. You can hire VAs from Pakistan. We have a lot of VAs from Pakistan. They're really good. You can use a lot of websites. There's a lot of websites up there like Upwork.com. OnlineJobs.ph is a great one. So you can use Online Jobs, one of my favorite ones. You can definitely find a lot of good VAs on OnlineJobs.com. So that's where I would find them. There's a bunch of other options you can look up online and find, but those are the ones you can put in an application and you can find someone to do the cold DMs for you. So the first thing I would do here, let's hop into my Instagram because I can show you some proof here and how it works. So if you go here to Instagram, you can go to your Instagram, you can go to your messages, and you can see here that we DM people all day. So whatever industry you're in, if you're in the med spa industry, if you are in the coaching industry, if you're in the anxiety industry, if you're in the bodybuilding industry, whatever industry you're doing DMs for, you're basically doing it here. So the way it works here is you're going to be DMing people every day, all day, and you're going to be getting numbers. And the way it works is your goal is to convert. Well, basically your goal is to get 2 to 5 numbers per day and then convert a few of those numbers. If you get 5 numbers per day, you should be able to convert 2 of those into a phone call and get them on the call and then, close 1 of those. So depending on, how high your close rate is, obviously if your close rate is 20%, you're probably going to need a lot more leads to do that. Depending on your industry, every industry is different. So you could have like a golden industry where you're getting 10 numbers per day. Every industry, like I said, is different. Some industries need a little bit more volume to get that in. So I'm going to show you some numbers that we've grabbed in the past here. Perfect. Here we go. So you can see here we had a conversation, got someone's number, and basically you can see that the whole conversation went through with everything. Obviously, I'll show you this all on the sheet. When you stay to the end, you'll be able to see everything. But you can see here we grabbed her number, and basically this just takes volume. So if you have someone doing it for you, you can do it, or you can do it yourself. You're just going to be pulling numbers all day, setting them on your calendar. Usually the best thing to do is to set them on your calendar and set them straight for a 45-minute sales call. So once you have the 45-minute sales call, you can then just go all into it and start chatting, asking them probe questions and all that good stuff, and then try to close them on the spot because these people are already warm. You're going to be doing this, and that's how you're going to generate this income every month, by generating numbers. And I think this is one of the most effective ways to at least be 20% of your revenue of your company. So you should have somebody on top of this doing this all day, every day. The next thing here is basically if you're running ads is super important because running ads is what's going to fuel your follower count. So if you're going to fuel your follower count, you want to make sure that you are getting basically enough people following you. So if you get let's pretend you're getting 30 follows per day, you want to make sure you message those people. So if I go here to my profile and I go to my followers, you can go here and basically see all the people that are following you. Once you see all these people that are following you, you want to make sure you like one of their posts and send them a message with a script, because these are going to be the warmest people. Like when you send messages, when you send a 75 to 100 a day, you're sending 10 to 20 an hour. You want to make sure that you're sending the people that follow you first a message first, because those people already are coming from ads. If you're not running ads, you're going to be doing cold outreach, which I'm going to show you in a second how that works. But the first thing obviously is you want to make sure that you are getting the people that are following you first, because these people are, obviously digesting your content. So it's going to be easier for you to close these people. So the next thing here is you're probably wondering, how do I message just random people from random profiles? So let's go here and we can go to, let's pretend Alex Hormozy. Let's pretend you're in the coaching niche, for example, which obviously the coaching niche, there's quite a few people doing this, but if you're in like a more, a different niche, you can definitely hit this. Like if you're in the chiropractor niche or something like this could be a good method for you. So you can go to their followers and see everybody that has a coaching business. So you can like really look, and you want to just search and see who's bio. So social media marketing, here's somebody has a social media marketing. So if you're in the coaching business, obviously if you're targeting these type of people, you can go here and then send this person a message. So if I would go here, if they have a post, they have no post here, I would like one of their posts and I would send a message. So the thing here with the script here is the whole purpose of the script is you want to test the headline. So for a few days, you want to test one headline, see how many responses you get. And obviously you want a spreadsheet that's going to keep track of all this stuff. The second thing here is you want to make sure that you are just seeing like how many people are converting with this headline, how many people are converting with other headlines. So here, as you can see here is the script. And basically you can then see what I say here. So for the first thing here is when somebody follows you, this is what you're going to say. Hey, Johnny, I appreciate you following the content. Or after, you're going to say, what service are you currently offering? So if they're offering some service, you're going to make sure that you're saying both of these. So this first, and then you're going to basically send that and then send the next one here. The next opener here is opener when they follow us, number 2. So, hey, name, I noticed you've been following me for a while. We haven't connected yet. Thanks for liking my post. Where are you from? So like if they liked your post, you're going to send this one. Option 1 and option 2 are for people that never liked your post. Like let's pretend they're just completely cold. You're just messaging them off other people's Instagrams. Like you're going to people's followers and you're kind of just poaching people from there. What you're going to do here is you're going to say, I really like the layout of your Instagram profile. I saw that we were in a similar industry. How's that going for you? So I don't like this one. This one's not that great. It works okay, but it depends on your industry. If your industry is not that saturated, it's going to work. What I would do is I would get something from their profile or have your VA look at their profile. And if they have like some kind of value they're giving or they're doing some type of, let's pretend it's a doctor and they're doing something cool with their doctor work, say, hey, I really like that post. That post that you're doing over there when you're doing the bone examination looks great. And then you go from there, basically say, also we're in a similar industry. How's that going for you? So basically that's how you're going to make that roll. I would just comment kind of like on what they're doing because it works a lot better. These right here, that's kind of like the way I would go about it. These are just obviously just examples. The way I do it is the whole purpose of the script is not to copy it. It's just to make it better. So you want to basically make sure that you're on top of what you're doing. If you stay on top of getting better at adjusting the script and stuff, you'll get a lot more replies. This is just like a framework for you. So that would be like the openers there. Obviously, like I said, comment someone's photo. That would just be a lot better. The next thing here is, this is also a good one too. Hey, like the results you're getting in X, getting the doctors in your area. And I also saw we're in a similar industry. It could be the similar medical industry. How is business going for you? So you kind of could say that too. The next thing here is when they say what business, you go from there. So you ask them, so how's that going? So you're commenting on whatever they respond, you're going to adjust this accordingly to it and kind of follow this framework. So they could say, oh, thank you. I'm a bone doctor for 10 years. I love doing it. You say, oh, nice. How else is that going for you? Like, what else do you do? Like, tell me more details about that. You can say like something that's going to get them more interested in it. The next thing you can do here is acknowledge of it, and they'll say something and you can go, skip this. So the next thing you would do is like, you would respond accordingly. You can say, you always want to acknowledge. So for example, like, oh, that's awesome. So what are your goals for business the rest of 2024 at this point? And you're going to kind of just follow this framework and kind of like, you could say, oh, so what are your goals for the next 3 months? Oh, what are your goals for the rest of 2024 at this point? They're going to go, my goals are to grow my bone doctor office. I want to get more clients in. I really want to expand. I want to get more locations. So you can say, that's great. You're supposed to say, that's great. What is your struggle in getting there? So like, you want to like make sure that you like kind of say like, you want to acknowledge, like I said, you want to act like you're interested. You don't want to act like a robot. And then like, oh, my struggle has been like, it's been hard finding a marketing company. So it's hard to like post content. And you can say, what have you tried before? And they'll answer what they've tried before. Oh, I've tried Google, I've tried Facebook, I've tried all kinds of stuff. And you say, totally get it. So I do this all day long. I definitely have some suggestions for you if you want them. I'll ask for giving advice. And you say, oh, that sounds good. So basically, they'll say, that sounds good. You'll say, awesome, it'll take me blah pages to type out. But whenever we both have some free time, we can hop on a quick call. Sounds good? They're going to say, that sounds good. And you're going to give them 2 days. So you'll be like, hey, so let's pretend today's Monday. You say, hey, I got a time later today at 4 p.m. if that works for you, or tomorrow I have a time at 11 a.m. or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So you want to make sure you give them the direct days. You cannot mess this up, because this is what's going to hinder your growth if you mess up. You have to make sure you have the days, and then they're going to say what they're going to answer you. Say, no, Tuesday works. So you're going to say, what is your time zone? They'll say Eastern, and you're going to give them always give them the time. Obviously, like I said, you're going to give them the dates, and then you're going to give them the times. Once you give the times, they're going to choose a time, like I said up above before. Then after they give you the times that works for them, you're going to say, cool, what's the best number to reach you at? So what a lot of people do when they do these DMs, they always send the calendar. I do not like sending the calendar. I've tested the calendar way, but it's not a way I actually like. I prefer to ask for the dates and the times. So they say one, and they say, hey, you can always say, hey, what is your, it's not in here, but you can say, hey, can you send me your email as well? I'll send you an invite. So you send the email, you send the invite, you plug them in yourself. I think it's better to plug you in yourself, because a lot of people won't book a call. Yeah, I get it. Like, you can qualify them through the calendar, and they can like go through the questions in the calendar. But like, I feel like I want less friction when I'm doing this. And I kind of want to judge the person off their Instagram profile, because I think it's a lot better. Like, if you feel like your niche basically has like more low quality people, what you can do is you can have an appointment setter call them before it sends it to a salesperson. But I like sending it to a salesperson anyways if it's a really good call, depending on like how the Instagram profile. I really judge it off the Instagram profile. Like I tell you, if it looks like a good call, we'll just send it straight to a salesperson. But there's also like little things here like follow-up messages. These are like the best ones I feel like are proven that works for us, that helped us gain around $50,000 extra per month in revenue. And then we also have some questions when people ask about the price and stuff like that, what to say here in the bottom. So if you want this document, definitely send me a message at Kyle Koschel on Instagram. I will be over there. You can send me a message there, and I'll send the document over to you. You can always, get it from here too. But that's kind of basically it. That's kind of basically how the whole thing works. Is you could also expand on this too. Like if you want to bring in multiple Instagram accounts, keep 3 Instagram accounts and create 3 different ones. Make sure there's social proof on it. You want to make sure there's all different types of social proof, like followers, at least a couple thousand followers, make the profile look good on each one of them. What I noticed converts really well, like I said, is running ads and messaging the people that are following you. That's a number of things. So you can even run ads to visiting Instagram profile, which is the easiest thing, and then message those people from there. You want to make sure, like if you want to close deals, you want to make sure you get between 2 to 5 numbers per day. If you're not getting 2 to 5 numbers per day, you're doing something wrong. You're not testing different headlines. These right here are just examples. Like you have to test different things. You have to see what's going to work in the marketplace. Like these are just like things you can maneuver around and see what will work for you. So like you want to get out there and test, because the more you test, the more you can see how many people are converting per day. And obviously like you can put this on the Google Doc. You can have your appointment setter yourself be like, okay, I sent 75 messages today. 3 people responded and then 1 person closed. So you can keep an eye on it so you can keep improving the script. This is going to help you make money. So like, let's just pretend you're in a niche, and the niche basically is a low ticket niche and your product's $50. You could still do sort of a $50 product, but you don't have to get people on calls. You can send their link, but hey, look, check out our product here. And you can do that instead. If you're a high ticket product between $2,000 to $5,000, then you can get on a call with them and close them out. But that's basically, guys, how this script works, how we've been generating $50,000 extra in revenue per month. If you have any questions, comment down below in the YouTube video and I will answer all your questions. Give me a like and a subscribe. I'll be coming out more value for you guys. See you soon.